Welcome to Lindley Productions. Today we're going to show you how we work with Capture to build a show. So I'm using Capture 2024 today. So first let's start off with making some layers, which I've already done. I have them for my different kind of lights. My wash, my strobes, my bars, spots, my truss, and if I decide to put video wall in. Then I got a layer for the stage. So now what we'll do is we'll go here and build a stage. Just get a couple stage decks here. We'll make these 4x8. Or the other way around. And let's make it like, let's get like 6 feet high. Then what I'll do, set it out over here. We'll duplicate this. Let's do 7. That's wrong direction. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8. So there's 8 stage decks there. Let's center that up. Let's make this cross section the downstage edge. And we'll go back here. Let's make it let's go 9 deep. That's fine. I'll just take this. We'll make this into a group. I'm using some shortcut keys to jump around. So let's make this, there's no height. This is gonna be the floor. So we go like 200 feet. And let's make this like 200 wide. That's a pretty good size there. So let's center that up. Like that. So now let's pick this stage decks, switch its layer to the stage. That can stay in the default. And then that looks fine there. So now what we'll do, I'm going to switch my windows over to this, to a wide view. Cool. So now, I think for this layout, let's just build it all with some pre-rig truss. So we get a truss, we'll type in GT, we'll get some GT, let's do it in 10-foot sticks. Let's go to design, default layer, let's make that to truss. Okay, and then now, what I'll do is most shows I get a list ahead of time of like what kind of lights, but in this case, we're just gonna make this up on the fly. So let's go here, zoom in on our piece of truss. Let's go to the library. Let's go to fixtures. Let's go to. Let's decide here. This is gonna be a downstage truss. So let's take and use some Rebay fixtures. Let's get actually what we'll do. Get some Mac Auroras. So we'll go here. Let's do. Let's go for these new PLX lights. So let's go here. I'm gonna pick that, Control, Enter, make that into the wash layer. And then we'll go here. And we'll copy this over to here. Just get a couple of these. Up in there for now. We'll fix that up here. Now we'll get back here. And we go back to here. Let's get some. Let's get some of these I-Fortes. Let's just go with these. And I'm making sure that I take and put these in to their proper layers. Let's do like that looks pretty good there. That's that. We're gonna group this together. And we should decide what I'm doing here. Let's say this is my upstage truss. So we'll go like 40 feet. That's not going to be big enough. For this, it's not. So let's make it a couple more. Let's see what happened here. So none of these are in the right position, as you can see here. So we'll go back here. Let's see what happened. When I dragged it, it snapped the other direction. So we can fix that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 60 foot. And I use a 10 by 10 grid. Since I use a lot of 10-foot stick pieces of truss. Let's get that there, and then I'm gonna unbreak this out. I think I want to make this just a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's add like 3 more rows. Like that. And then I'm pretty sold on that. It'll be the basic layout. So that's the upstage truss. Then we'll do another stick of this. Let's get GT truss back here. Get a 10-foot stick. I use probably a bunch of the same lights that I used in the upstage truss. Just to keep this as simple. So we'll go to here. Break these out of the group now. copy this. Let's do this stick of truss, enter. Make sure this is in the truss layer. That. What we'll do up here. I think I do it doubles like this. And then we'll do one of these in the front. Just do it like that. Make that into a group. Let's go 0. That should be let's see here, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2. Let's take this out. We'll just copy it over. Why is this not? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also need one more of those. There it is. So now I'm going to take this. And let's center it up like that. So that I'm good with. Let's see how high these are. I'm gonna go boom. Then I'll pick all this. Let's take and regroup the stage back. What I want to do is go to designs, layers, go to stage. I'm going to lock that in place. Make it unselectable. So I can just go like this. Do the same thing with this. So let's make this the room. Let's lock and do that. Get back here. Just selected items. There we go. That works better. Now we can group that. Group that. Let's go. Make sure that I have everything there. It looks good. So let's go 60 foot on that one. And then we'll take this one. Sure we got everything. Looks like it didn't get that. Command G, make that into a group. We'll go here, make this 60 high as well. So there's my upstage, downstage truss. They're up to trim height. So let's see what else we could do and add to this. So what I'll do is go to my front view. I see we have an issue here. And it's how things got selected. So let's go back and undo all this. Get back to my top view. So I went back a little bit too far. Let's make sure this is still set right. No, it didn't. So let's relock and unselect the stage. Let's put the room back into here. We did the same settings there. Cool. So now what we need to do is group that. 1, 2, 3, 4. See one more stick address. What we might actually do is let's take this downstage truss. Let's break it. What I'll do is we'll make this wash light. Let's do see if I can do 2 of these in here. These might be a little bit too big. Looks fine. You shall see if that's gonna work. That should work in there. Fine, we'll do it this way. Let's look then here. Let's do it a different layout here. I'm gonna try and fit this in here. Just slide this light over. And do it something like this. Looks better. Yeah, I like that better. Let's go here. Let's pick that stick. Options. Spread even. So what I wanted to do. Nope. Okay, so get back. Boom. Pick them like this. Now we go to spread even. I like that better. So let's take and delete these sticks of truss. Get rid of this light. Okay, so now we'll select this, group it, this. We'll make that work. So we had an issue here. So why did it do that? It didn't get those out of there. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this. And that makes that. So there's that. If we go here to my live view, and we can go to the front view. I should get back here. This is gonna go there like that. So in some reason back here, which I don't know why. Get rid of all these little squares. Okay, so now this is the rough layout. So we go back here. We can go here. Let's just pick all these. We can go here and we can see what they're gonna look like. So go to home. That looks good. They don't look very big, so maybe we'll make it bigger. I think that's what I'll do. So let's get back here. Go back to this. We'll go to my top view. Let's go to layers. I think what I want to do is add a row. Let's do 2 more rows wider as to each deck. So we'll go back to my layers. We'll go to stage. We'll go to this. We'll pick this. We'll duplicate this. 2. Like so. Do the same thing on this side. Let's duplicate this too. Make sure you make this a -9 so it goes the other direction. Just that. That looks good. And then I might add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's add one row. Let's make that a 0. And we'll add 4 foot to there. Oh, shut up. Cool. Then what I want to do, select this, make this 60 foot. Let's group that. Just come out a little bit there. Cool. So I'm good with this. Let's go back over to here. Front view. Just pan around on that. That looks okay. Cool. So we'll do this. Let's go back here. I'll pick all these. Turn this. Let's turn those off. Then we'll go here. Cool, those are fine. I like everything about that. All my colors work. You can make them strobe. The shutter value works. Yeah, see? So that's just what I do for like a basic layout. So let's add some more to this and build off of this. So let's go here and turn these lights off. Then we'll go back to the wireframe view. Let's go to the top view. So what we can do here, we'll just give that one page, is let's take and build. Let's get some stage deck risers up on top. So let's build an 8x8, and let's do it like 2 foot, 3 foot. I think that's what we'll do. So the library will go to objects, back into stage decks. I want this. we're gonna go Control Enter. Then I wanna go let's see, this is 6 foot, right? Yes. Cool. We'll go back to here. Make this an 8 by 4 foot deck. We'll go back to our top view. Noisy traffic. Duplicate that. Let's go 1 of those by 4. We'll pick up this and duplicate this. This way. So there's our 8 by 8. Like so. We'll make a group there. Go to the top there. So for now, I'll go back here. To our materials, let's go to objects, people, let's see here. Find me. Musical instruments. So we'll go here. And let's import. This is basic drum set. So that's gonna go up there on the 8 by 8. So let's go here. Looks fine. So let's do just the 8 by 8, got the drum kit there. Let's take break this. Get back here. We'll get back to our top view. So I want to get it. Make sure that we make this unselectable. What I'm going to do is duplicate this. Let's go 4 of those. We'll do this, duplicate this, 4 of those, but the opposite direction. That's fine. Get rid of my front view. So these, I think I'm gonna take these and make this like, let's get like 5 foot. Okay, so we did that. I like that. And then go back to here, and we'll go back to the library. Let's pick some more lights to put on top of these upper sections. So I think what we'll do is go to my fixtures. Let's just go get some GLP. And we'll get some, let's go with some X4 bar 20s. Now we'll do it like this. Put these into third layer. Let me see where those at. They're not even there. So we'll bring them back here. And we'll go back around to the front view. Want to bring these right to the top. So we'll pick these. We use control so we don't get snapping. So how wide is one of these? I forget about that. So I gotta select these two. I think we'll get these to line up, right? Looks like I could get one more there. So let's take one of these out of here. Get that to line up there. And then let's go get, don't think this is gonna fit. That would fit up in there. So let's go with X4 bar. Bring that. None of this is lined up right. There's that. Cool. So put this up into here. Let's make sure that's in the bar. layer. Okay, so there's that. So let's take we can copy this over here to the other side. Shit like that. So it's taken. Put these back there. So there's the bar lights laid out. So let's go and see, can I fit a couple down here? The drum riser, so I'm gonna move that out of the way. Let's do like that. We'll pop that up over there. We'll put that up over there. We'll bring this back in behind there. So let's look at that in the live view. So we'll go to fixtures. Let's pick all these. I already see one of these is not in the right spot. So all of these are upside down. So we need to do, let's get back here. And we'll go here to, we'll pick all these, and sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't work. You gotta sit and mess with it. So I'll go here. I think this is the one. Nope. There it is. To be like that. So we'll pick these lights. We'll group these. Put that there. Let's group this side. So this little yellow arrow shows you which way the light's pointing. So we pick this side, we'll group these. Get them down somewhere like that. So now what we can do, let's get back to here. So these views here, Control W, or you can click down here and go to here. So Control W. This is the wireframe look. This is the plot look. So this shows you all your data and information that you would have on your lighting plot. So then we go to here, Control R. This is the live view. Now I have these 3 lights. They're not in the right spot. So let's go back to here. Let's switch over to here because they're not in the right spot. Let's see here then. Let's go to my top view. And they're right here. So this light, since they're in a group, if you control click, you can individually take things in and out of groups and move them around. So we're going to put that there. And we'll get this light as well. Excuse me there. Okay, so that should be in the right spot now. So we get the control 2. So control 1 is the top view, looking from the top down. 2 shows you the front view. 3 is the right view, and that's just the basics that it comes already set up with, which I use them all the time. Get back to the front view. We go Control R and go to the live view. So now they all look to be nice in line. So we can catch these X4 bars. We can go to. So in the live view, you have your basic control if you click the on button. And this is all the controls of the light for the basic controls. You got your dimmer. You can do your color. And then here you can pick the color. So I'm missing one light. Okay, there it is. Then there it is. We make this. We go to the red. We could do, let's go green. And then we can go, so these have tilt. And that looks pretty good there. So let's go with that layout there. And then we can even zoom them in and out, make them wide. So let's take them down like that. So that is that. You got some lights there. Let's go put in some strobes or blinders. So what I'm gonna do for this is get back to wireframe view. Let's go to see the top. So what do we want to do here? What we'll do is go get some. Let's go to fixtures. Let's go to Chamaya. Try not to make it a bunch of different fixture types, just to keep it simple. But I'll go here. I think what we'll do is get some. Let's go for something different. So I think what we'll do is take the strike bolt 1C, and then let's take the strike 2 array. Let's use the color model. And then let's go to my front view and see where those ended up at. Go to fixtures. We'll find them here. Let's drag these up here. Let's go to here. Let's make sure these are 180. Let's make these 90. So this light is facing the wrong direction. So these should be -90. We'll go here and go -90 as well. We'll go back to my front view. Then what we'll do is these lights have a way to bring them together. So let's do this. Let's put this with that in the middle. Cool, I like that. So here we'll add this to the strobe layer, wherever that got off to. Cool. And those would be orange. So go here, group these. And then let's take these and we'll do get back to the top view. Let's see, why does that not look right? Let's get back here and take all these and turn these off. So these did not. Okay, they're not on the same axis together. I see. Let's go here. Let's go back to here. Let's go to control click. And let's try and get these to line up. So let's take them out of the group for now. Yeah, like that's what I want it to be. Make these back into a group. I want to go back to the top view. Cool. See what that looks like in here. Looks good. Yeah, cool. Cool. So let's see this. Cool. So these are split up in the 2 segments. So we have the outer part, then we have this inner part, like that. Cool. So I'm good with that. Let's turn off that. Let's see these here. Go to my okay, so now should be able to go here. I want to angle these down. That's not the right spot either. It's the X. Yes. So now let me see that. We go to my top view. These are going to be my blinder along downstage truss. So let's do 2 per. Let's see here if I go. It's not bad. Let's delete that. Go here. Go back to duplicate. Let's go 6 of those at 9 feet. Cool. Let's take slide this one. We do this. We'll go here, spread even. And then we'll shift. Use no snapping. So hold down control. I think we'll do them something like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of those. So let's do some kind of truss here between the upstage and the downstage truss. So let's go back to library, which is where all your different parts and pieces, fixtures, truss. You gotta add materials to different things, objects, scaffolding parts. There's all kinds of stuff. So go to the truss. We'll get back here to GT. Get back to Tyler truss. Let's say we did. Let's do. Let's do this. Let's get this 10-foot stick. Back to here. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Get the 10-foot stick. We'll go here, go to here, add this to our truss layer. Now my color coding, I just kind of made it up on the fly. Depends upon what I'm doing as to how I color code things. So let's go here. Let's go to Control Enter. We'll go to the rotation. That's what I want. Yep, cool. Rotate that 90 degrees. So let's go here. And let's go to fixtures. Let's do some more of these. So let's go to my, where's that? It's in library. We'll go to, I don't see it. Oh, recent. So this will show you all of the stuff that you used recently in your layout. So go here, I go to Rebay. Let's get some more of these. Let's actually do one more fixture in here. So let's go back to this. I'm going to do some more of these in here. So I think I'm going to take these Aurora PXLs, and when I get to the video on patching this to the console, I do some pixel mapping with these. So I'll put a couple of these in here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Default layer. My wash layer. I think what we'll do, I'll add 2 more fixture types to this rig. I'm gonna put these in real quick. Let's do like, something like, let's do 2 per. I think I actually want to come in a little bit from here, and we'll go to here. Let's go to fixtures. Let's go to IP. And I think I'm gonna do these. Gonna put some of these pointies in, so we got like a beam style fixture. Let's just do 1. Let's do 3 of those for this forward. Cool. So I'll go to design. Let's go to my layers. Let's make a new layer, so we'll add one here. Let's call this beams. And then we'll go, let's make them like that for now. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So we have this, go back here. Default layers, let's switch to beams. Cool. So I like that. let's make sure these are all. So let's pick out the other light. I think we'll do, we used JDC earlier. So let's get back there and get the JDC one. I mean, we use GLP. So let's go back here. I'm going to JDC. You guys want to do this? I'll hang this up in here. Cool. Go here. I'm gonna take and go to design, filter with layers. I'm gonna make another layer. Call this strobe. Always pick any color, it's fine. Here we go, design this. Cool. So I think we'll do this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, and we'll go spread even. Spread them even. That one. I like it like that. We'll do 1, 2. Let's just take it like so. Cool. I'm gonna put one more of these up in the back here. So you click this, click on this icon and drag, and you can copy, drag items. We'll put it up in there. Cool. Let's see if I can't get this to work now. Stick it. Nope. Get back. Okay, so that's fun. So now what I'll do is take this. Let's go command duplicate. Let's just do 3 more. Offset them at like 9 foot. Cool. Let's spread them out then. Let's go control duplicate. Let's go more like 10 foot. Something like that's fine. So we pick this, group it, duplicate. Let's do this. Let's do these to be 30. Let's go 40 foot. Let's group this whole stick. And let's say we bring it in something like that. Let's do it a little angled out this way. Let's go group you. Let's take one stick there. this. Let's do another stick. Here. Let's take it, actually, this is my center. So let's pull this in. We'll group this last stick together. So which way did I take that? It's like negative. Let's go negative 10. Let's make this a positive 10. It kind of matches up. It's gonna come over. We'll end up something like that. Looks good. So let's see what the height of all these sticks of truss are. I think I need to go here and make it, look here real quick, 60. Yeah, I need to go Y position, get back. Let's take this to be like, let's go to like 56. And then let's see what that looks like. Go to my front view. Okay, so that's not too bad. I think I want to take this. These lights should be up. To 60. Okay, cool. So let's take and look at this in live view. So get a Control R. Fixtures. Let's just see these pointies real quick. So we should really take and bring these up a lot more. These will give me nice tight beams. Cool. Yeah, nice tight beams like that. So here's another quick one. If you take these pointies and you go here, you can hold Control and you can click drag on your pan value, and then it'll fan them out across. So you make a cool X-shaped pattern like that. It's just a little tip there. You can do that to any value. Zoom doesn't do it. Tilt, it'll do it. Like so. I can go back here. Tilt them back up like that. And this works out pretty well. So there's that. So that's about the basics of our layout for this. Let's go here. Now let's look at, made this layout. You like everything. So let's go in and add some data so everything on the plot view will look readable. So what we'll do is go to fixtures. That's what I do. This is my concept behind laying out stuff. So we're gonna go here. Let's start with something simple. Let's take the bars. I want to pick them in the order I want to go. I normally start stage right, stage left. So it's lowest to highest. So we'll go here. Come on. Because these are not all grouped. So let's do this then. So 1. Make sure I got that. It's okay. So let's call this, let's go to design. We'll go to up in here. So let's call this ground stage right. Let's do this. Ground stage right. So that's that location. I'll show you why here in a minute. We'll do some more. Let's take this, and for now, put that on the stage layer because I don't want to be selecting it all the time. So I'm gonna go 1. Of course, let's go here. Let's call this location. I call this ground. Center stage. I get back here. I go 1, 2, 3. We'll pick these in order. We'll call this ground. Stage left. So now what we can do, we got these, go here, see if this will work. We go to fixtures. So what I need to do first is look at my channel modes. So we'll go here and see if I can get these to match up. So we want to go single pixels. So it looks like because I have the X410, it's smaller, so it has less amount of lights. I have to pick something close, so we'll go here. For now, we'll just start with the basic mode that they're in. And let's put them in, actually. So what we'll do, but I don't know what the light is going to be doing, is we'll go to the manual. So give me a second to go look that up. Okay, so I went here and got the manual for the two lights that I've chosen. So what we'll do is look at the 10s first. We'll go down here and look at the DMX chart for the fixture. So if you're in normal mode, you don't get what I want. So we'll go. So I wanna do some pixel mapping with these. So let's see here. Dual pixel mode. That's not what I want. We'll scroll down through. I don't see it here. $29, $28. So it looks like I want to put them in. Let's see here. High, 34 channels. That's not what I want. So, okay. So this mode here is what we want. Is the... Yeah, we want to go here. The single pixel mode. So we'll go to this. We'll make all the 20s into that. So we'll go here, design. Go to our mode. And we'll go to single pixel. Now, I don't see that matching up here with what the manual showed. So let's go single pixel. It's 88. Let's see. Okay, that's the 10s. That's fine. Here is the 20s. So these probably match up, right? Get under DMX. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put these both in their single pixel mode. So we'll do that. Get back to here. That looks good. And we'll pick all these on. Go to my mode. I'm gonna go to single pixel. And there it is. Cool. So now what we can do is we'll go here. We'll patch in our unit number. So for that, you can click on this gear. We can go sequential. We'll go units. So we'll go Control Alt U. So we'll start these at, let's do 801 for now. I'll come back and redo those once we get. So this didn't do it right. So go to location. Start here, stage right. We're gonna Control Alt U. And we need to put channel numbers into, and they'll use the same values that I have in the other column. Then we'll do the center, Control Alt U. Go here and pick all these, Control Alt U. And that's that. So we'll go through here and see if these are not in order right. So they're not. So go to unit. Why didn't it go there? Okay, these did not number properly, and that's a selection problem. So we'll go here. We'll manually do these. 1, 2, 6, 7. This one. Make sure I select them in the right spot. Like that is selected. Now we're gonna go to Control Alt U. Start these back at 801. Okay, so now that's in the right order. So now we'll go here. We'll start at 810. So we're gonna pick up these. We'll pick these ones up. We'll go to this. Cool. scroll up here. We'll get these. Next set. We're going to do the same thing. Boom. So now they're all numbered from stage right to stage left. So now we can take this, go here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll go to channels, sequential channel. We'll start at 801. Cool. This should all be in the right direction. Yeah. Now what it did here is it put a number in the circle with the number, and there's a square that has the unit number, and then you have your channel number. So what I'll do here, let's go through and we'll do all of our different fixtures. So let's start with looking in the top view. So let's go back here. I'm really gonna just go to this wireframe look. Okay, so we'll start here. Let's start with our first wash. We'll just control click these. Like so. Okay. I'll do this. We'll go control, shift. Oh. Damn it. Control all unit. Let's start these at 101. Then we'll go to these and we'll start these at 201. That's just how I always break my fixture types out. So my washes might start at 101. My spots will start at like 201. We'll do the beams at like 301. The strobes can go to 401. And then these blinders we'll do at like 501. Then I might take the bars and switch them to like 601. It's just to get a basic layout. So when I'm using the console, you can type in the fixture numbers and call up the lights that way. So, hope that all makes sense. We'll go here, and we get this 201. As you can see here, they start populating on this list. So what I could do here So go here, we'll select all these fixtures. And we'll go to design. Let's go to select item. And let's give those a location. So we're gonna go let's find it here. Because it chooses to not want to show me that. I don't see it. So I have to go here and just do it this way. I don't see it there. Notes, layers, wash, cast shadow. Unpatch now. I don't see it there. So let's go here. We'll go to location. This will be my downstage. See if I can find it now. Design. Make weight version. Cast shadow. No. I just do not see it here. So let's do this then. That's strange. Because definitely here. Location, okay, it's in geometry. So why did I not see that? See, this is showing up differently. So we'll call this, let's do a group on this one. It's not letting me do it. So, Control A. So let's go back here. Put this up here. Control A. This will start at 101. We'll start here. Pick the top one. Shift click. Control A. Okay, so I'll put the location in later. I'm not too worried about that. So what I do is put these in, and then on the plot, I can filter out by their location when I'm making paperwork to send out. So go here. That's all those. We'll go to the downstage truss and start upstage truss. Sorry, and we'll start there next. So we'll go here and pick. I want these to be in order, so I'll pick them and batch them up in order so that they're done quicker. Control. This is my channel, so these are gonna start at 201. So I need to see here. These are my wash. These are gonna pick back up at 121. I'm gonna go to Control Alt A. Start at 122. Cool. Single what we'll do is let's take these on. These beams are too close to the wash color. Let's make these like a light blue. There we go. That's better. Change it here too, so you can see it all. So now what I'll do is I think we'll take, just to speed this up, let's take and lock. The spots are good now, so let's lock and make the beams selectable, so that I can go like this. I can go boom and click down the line. Seems really cool. Let's take the strobes to do the same thing. I make a bunch of these unselectable for now. There we go. So now we can just go here. Knock out all these at once. Control all. Cool. And just make sure. Yes, I know. I hear it. These are all picked. Yeah, cool. And pick anything else. I'm still missing some. So get back here. We'll do this again. Go. One. Pick a light. Pick a light. Let's do them by truss. Okay. Control Alt A. Boom. I go from upstage to downstage since we started. That's selection order. So things are uniform. Just want to knock out all these and then we'll go here. Same thing there. Cool. So what are we missing? Okay, so we're missing these ones and the downstage. Okay, so we'll have to redo those real quick. So let's go here. Just didn't get done right. So we go Control, click. If somebody knows a better way of doing this, let me know in the comments. This gets to be annoying. This is gonna be so just back up 101. Cool. So now we can go here. We can go 1, 2. Let's see. These do not select right. There must be a light here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then we have 2 lights there. Let's look at the front view. It's 1. Let's go back to my top view. Two, 3, 4. So where's this other light at? 4 and 4. I see. So we have a duplicated light. Delete that. Can I do that? What's the problem I have here? So let me delete that. There it is. So now let's see this back in channel list. Make sure these are good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is backwards. So this should be 14. That's 11, 12, 13, 14. This should be 15. 16. Just did the same thing. Got another duplicated fixture. I'm gonna get back here to 7, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that's not there either. No. So this should be 1, 2, 3. Here, Control Alt A, 123. Cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, there's that. Then all of these look to be good. So this is going to get Control Alt A. It's going to be 141. Cool. This. Cool. So we fixed that up. And we can go here now. Go to Control Alt U. And get this to be 123. Cool. All the bars. Alright. Cool. Now we got that. So all of our wash fixtures are good. So let's go back to the layers. Let's take these and make these unselectable. Let's lock them. Let's go to... Guess we need to do the beams. Let's see here. I need the rest of these to be in there. And those are right. So we'll pick these. We'll start up. The last one was 214. So we go to Control Alt A. 215. Control Alt U. We go to 215 as well. That takes care of those. Let's look at the pointies next. So do these happen to fall in order? They do not. So we do the same thing. We'll get back to fixtures. I just want the beams and make sure these are selectable. We'll just go boom and do the same thing. So we'll control click each of these. And this is just how I lay it out. Everybody works differently. Get these. And this is what I found that works best for me. I'm always wanting to hear if anybody has a better way, and I'll try that out. But for now, this is what I know that works. So Control Alt A, start here and go 301. Let's pick that one. I know I could probably do some of this as it build it, but I to lay it all out first and then go through and add all the data. This to there. We'll do the same thing here, so we'll go. Sorry for the scrolling of my mouse. That's just what it is. And then one more. And then we'll get these next 3 down here. Select. Cool. Control all this. That's that. Then we'll go back in here. Let's do, there's gonna be fix. Let's go to the B. Let's do the strobes. Let's start with that's what we did there. Put S in that. Cool. So let's go up here. Do our blinders in the front. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I think what we want to do here is gonna add one more to make it even. Just to make things even. Cool. Right? Looks good. Let's take these. Let's see if this will do it. This did not. So why? I'm just trying to get these to look good. Let's go here. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Because they're all one fixture technically as a group, but they're not. Like I said, let's connect these to the truss. go to control. Let's go to here. Go to these are not letting me do this. Why? There it is. Now it's there. Cool. So fix that. There's the 8 of those. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Get these here. And start these at 401. And control all unit. So there's that. And then let's go get our strobes. Let's go back to design, go back to layers. And we'll go undo that. And we'll let us select this. For now, I don't want that. I'm pretty set on that too. So by locking the layer, you can select it, but you can't take it out of its position, which is what I like. And then things that I don't want to select, which I always put my smoke layer stage in the room into that, because I don't want to pick all those and keep moving that around. So we go here and let's get the strobes now. It'd be great if these were in order on the list, but they're not. So we go here. There's 2 per truss. So I'll pick all these at once. Go here, go here. Just don't like we did it earlier. Let's do it like that. This is gonna be 501. Pick these down the line. It's fine. Let's go here, next row. Do that. Cool. So all the JDCs should be numbered, right? I see what we gotta do. Damn it. So these are 8. So I need to, because I did these stupidly. So do it like this. Let's see what this does here. Control A. We'll do Control Alt Unit. I like that. Then we can start these. Let's go here. Control Alt A. Let's do this. Let's continue these out here. Let's do though. There's something like that just to distinguish those are different. Okay, so now we have all those. So here is from 300 down to here. Control Alt U. Right, and these are going to be 301. Their prefix. Cool. I gotta fix that then. There you go. So there's all that laid out. I'm still missing some of these. I bet you those got double patched. Yeah. So let's take these. It's because it's not selectable. Haha. So we go to here, layers, wash. Let's make these selectable. Unlock these. Let's go one, these. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, cool. They're all there now. That's something strange that did. It did that when I copied. Now we'll pick all these. Control Alt Unit. Let's just go here and renumber all these. Assign it. Cool. My last light. My first light. Cool. So there's all that set up. We'll see here what more I decide to do with this. So now what I do is all this is in here. So let's fix the JDCs real quick. Give them a unit ID. Let's go to 501. Cool. So there's all this that we put in. So now what we'll do, I missed the JDC there. That sucks. Okay, so let me fix this up real quick. Let's do this. I'll pick them all and we'll fix it. We're only missing one. That's not bad. I hope that is pick these and be done. And one more truss. Control A. So these started in 501. There it is. That fixed it. Yeah, so now we got all these. Cool. So now what I do is I go through and we start figuring out what channel mode all these fixtures are gonna run in. So start with the Mac Aurora PXL. So we'll go here. So on my console, I got 64 universes total. So let's go here and look for the mode. I think I'll put these in extended mode. Cool, we'll do that. It's extended mode. So these are my Mac Auroras. So we'll go here back to fixture. We'll pick all the I-Forte. We'll go to mode. Let's go to okay. We'll go to why not? We'll do 56 channels. There, and we'll do all the pointies. And we'll go to the design. We'll do these in the current mode that they're in. And we'll go straight to C. So these. Since this will be a rather large setup, we'll end up with we'll end up with probably 3 or 4 universes per truss. We'll see here what it equals out to be. So let me see the strike array 2Cs real quick. I gotta go look this up, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we'll put these into 12 channel mode so that I can have two pieces separately, the elements. So we do that. We go to fixtures, we go to the bolt. 2Cs is going to be a 12 channel here. These are 10 channel. Let's see. That's fine. I'm going to look these up real quick. Go to the Chamaya website. And this is what I do for things that, pictures that I don't use a lot. So it always helps to be able to go in and get your manuals and look at different things. So go here. Went to DMX chart. We'll go here. And we'll look down here. So these are different. So their default is 10. Let's see what that looks like. That's not what I want. No. That's just basic. So we'll scroll up here. Let's see, we get let's do them in this. Yeah, let's do them in this 27 channel mode. I think so. So it looks like this is giving us that. I don't want that. Yeah, let's do them in. I don't have. So. Let's compare this here. Yeah. Let's actually put them up in this 40 channel. This is kind of a bit overkill, but we're experimenting here. So let's see here. And if some of this doesn't work when we go to the console, then we'll change the modes to other settings. So we're gonna go here. It should be fine. So let's go here. The fixtures. That's why I wanted to put the locations in, which is not letting me do right now. So we're gonna go to unit number. Cool. Doesn't matter either what column. So start in the front. Let's just go down the list. Get the first truss. I think what we'll have to do. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of these do I have total? 22. So let's say we do. E6. Oh, 89. Sorry. Get the calculator. So we do 5 per universe. So let's don't use that mode because it's gonna burn up a lot of universes. So go here. Fuck it. We got it. And then we'll get there. Leave it there. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control Alt patch. So we'll start at 1.1. Cool. That'll work. Good 2.1. 2, 3, 4. Control patch. 3.1. Cool, so that's fine. So these will pick up Control Alt patch at 4.1. So that's the downstage truss. And the 4 universes, which isn't bad. I did not go right. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, this didn't patch right. 1, 2, 3.1. We'll tell this to continue till complete. Just can figure that out. Ended up with 5. No. So we go here, select this, Control patch, 5.1. There we go. Cool. We did that. So now let's go down to these. We'll patch all this to then. Cool. Control Alt patch. That's fine. Cool. So not too bad. We're able to fit it in to 6. That's good. So we'll go do the same thing. We'll go to the. Let's go to the upstage truss then. So that's 6. So we'll pick up at 7. No, not 6, 7. Whatever. Cool, Control Alt patch this. Start at 7.1. Patch that. Cool. That's 10. So we'll go down here. We'll just let this auto decide. Cool. Control Alt, and we'll patch that again. That's there. Cool. So there's 12 universes just in the downstage and upstage truss, which what I should do. Fuck this. Go back here. I don't know where this last fixture ended here. That's 6. So this. Start that at 7. Then we'll go. back up here, control patch. Let's do this at 8.1. It's fine. We'll start here. There we go. Yeah, something like that. It's fine. So it's 13. We go to Rob. Let's go to the. Let's go back up and finish out the wash. The last one of these is 13, so it's gonna go control patch. This will be 14.1 complete. Okay, so here it didn't finish patching right. So we'll go to universes. This only did 16, so we just gotta add more. So add multiples. We'll go here. We'll tell it we're gonna need all these. We'll add 48 in the first one. That's there. Cool. Add that. There we go. So there's all my universes. So if you're to click in some of these, let's see if we can bring this up. This is the map of the whole universe. So you can see how many fixtures I got and stuff. If I was tight on space, I would take, and the downstage blinders, I'd fit those in where there's some blank spots, but we don't have an issue with that, so we're not going to worry about that for this layout. Yeah, so you can see them all. They populated. You can see these are all those blinders. And this is pretty good. It knows how to, yeah. It's pretty good at auto doing itself. Let's make sure real quick. I might have messed this one up. So where did it do? Alright, cool. So it fit all these into one universe, which is great. So let's go here. We have everything patched there. So now we can go. Oh, let's see, where do we end up at? It's here. We'll just pick these out. Control patch. This will be 16. The one. Cool. Now it did it. 20. Let's see if this looks funky. Nope. It doesn't. No, cool. I was trying to make sure that this patch, so if this isn't going to be used for anything but demo purposes, but I wanted to kind of be laid out how I would if I was actually building the rig in real life. I don't want to make sure that it's not like splitting universes between trusses. So let's go here. Got those. All that's patched. We'll start at the pointies. So the last PLX is 20. Let's start these up at 21. Just so that these don't get split. Control. 21 dot. Cool. Cool. See, like here, it split them up funny. So let's see what we could do to fix that. Oh, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's not bad. Pick out these lights here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do it as here. Control all patch. Let's make this that one. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Let's make this 23.1. And control patch 24.1. There we go. That way they fall on the truss properly. So it's a universe for each one of those. And then it's a universe for each of the wash fixtures. And then we'll do, let's do the JDCs so they can get put into one universe if they work that way. Because we can, in the truss we could split it out. So that's part what we'll do here. Let's see what these are in. 16 channels. So let me go here real quick and look at the manual for those so I can go see what mode I want to put these in. So we go back here to the logo. So okay, so I'm back. So what we'll do is put these in. This 662 channel mode. Just get us in the door with the pixel mapping. Do that. Get a Control Alt patch. I need to see the last one of these is 24. So I got to Control Alt patch these. I got a 25.1. Continue. That work out right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, go 1. That's good. That's good. Cool. So we did that. So let's start here. That's so. Let's go through and patch these real quick. And then Control Alt patch. So these are going to start at 29. These are already set up. These did not go where I wanted them to. Control Alt patch. It's going to be 29.1. So 1, 2. So check these out. Go to my front view. Let's go to our patch window. So I'll show you some more stuff here. So now we have so that's there. This next one starts off weird. So let's take this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Let's make this start up at 31.1. And we'll go these to be Control Alt patch to 32.1. This is complete. Cool. So that's good. So now all of our lights are patched. We can kind of go like this, and we can go. So now if we go back here, let's go to our top view. We can see all of our lights. This looks kind of messy, but you can fix that up later. So you have your fixture number, your patch, your unit ID, and all of that would show up. So if you go over here to your design, you go to plots, you can go to add, click edit on this. We'll go to page setup. Yeah, I use landscape a lot, that A1. So we go to design, we'll pick a view. Go boom. I'll drag this out to the edge. So, this is how you would make your plot. You can go in here, add all this. This is chopped off, so I'm going to zoom it out. And there's like the overview. We'd have to go through this, and there's all kinds of settings that can make it so you can read easier. Normally, I'll go in and I filter it out by like the downstage, the upstage truss, my mid truss, do my ground lights, and then make a separate page for each and make it so that you can read all the data and information easily, so you know how to build the rig. That's just the basics of that for now. Oh, let me stay later. Next up. So there's that. So let's do one more thing here, and then I'm probably gonna hop off of this, and we'll pick up in part 2. So let's look here. Everything looks good. Let's just go back to our live view one more time. So what I should do. Push wrong button. Okay. So we're back in the live view. Let's turn this on. I got all those again. I'll get rid of those later. Let's go here. Let's just look at some of these real quick and see what we have going on. So we go down here. Here's the JDCs. They all look good. Be stupid bright. So let's see what those look like. And this truss. Aha. So these. Alright, cool. These look good. Never mind. I thought those were facing the wrong direction for a minute, but they're not. You got your color. We bring these up. There we go. Yeah, cool. So that's good. Does look okay. That's what these look like. Cool. And these give you your color. They're angled down fine. Let's scroll through them here. Cool. And then there's all that. Oh, I know how to get that to work. Okay, so what we do here, real quick, is we'll go back to design. Let's go to this view. I like this a little better. Go up here. So if we go here, I got it. The truss. So go back to design. Go to layers. Let me select the truss. We can go here. I remember how to do this now. So we'd select these like so. We go to select items. Where's it at now? Let's truss. I don't see it there. Let me see it here. Yeah, here it is. So it's in here. So if we go here, we pick our truss real quick. That's why we could see it earlier. So we go here and we call this my upstage. Upstage, let's go. So if you pick this stick of truss and mark the location, all the fixtures attached to said stick of truss will pick up on that location name. It's how they have it designed in the program here. So we go here and we go like stage right. Let's go to stage right 1. Let's get rid of stage center. Let's go to center, stage right. Here, center, stage left. We'll go to stage left. Cool. So that gets all that put together. So now we could go here. I could click on the location. It'll highlight everything that's in that location. So I think what I'll do is we'll wrap it up here, and then in a day or so maybe we'll make part 2, and we'll take this and start programming with it in the console. So thank you all for checking this out, and hope for a busy season. We'll catch you.